Yeah, I mean, I kind of went into it thinking the same thing. I will preface it by saying this. So we didn't get to talk to players, and it was very clear Coach Napier wanted this to be, he was going to be the voice of this team, right? So he was going to be the one. We couldn't talk to coordinators on field. We were able to talk to them prior to, not the offensive coordinator, however, because we ran out of time because Coach Napier spent an additional amount of time with us. However, when you talk about that quarterback situation and when we specifically addressed that, the conversation was very much led off by Richardson, and certainly Napier led that conversation and just talked about his abilities and just his thoughts about his growth and where he stood. And I think one of the biggest things he said in him separating himself this spring, he said he's, I guess, grown and matured in many facets. Obviously, there's no doubt he can throw the ball. He can make plays on his feet. He talked specifically just about his top-end speed, 21 miles per hour in practice. But the one thing he said is that he just really needs to work on his football IQ, reading defenses, reading coverages, and just getting better at some of the inner workings, not so much the mechanics of it, but his ability to, enhance that football IQ. And so I think, to your point, I don't think there's any doubt in anybody's mind that it's Anthony Richardson. I think that showed up last night. But they didn't, I guess they basically were making both quarterbacks available. We didn't get to talk to them after the game. We were obviously off the field, but they were making both quarterbacks available and certainly letting both guys speak and somewhat lead the charge. But there's no doubt in my mind that Anthony Richardson is the guy, and he's the one you'll see out there on day one.